Letter number 9. Say yes to the pain. The fire pain takes everything but the truth. Love is the only thing that survives the conflagration. Monday, June 3rd, 2024. Astrologically, today is your half birthday. The sun is in the exact degree and minute of your natal sun on the other side of the zodiac. Actually, it was at 5:55 this morning. It was at 13 degrees, 18 minutes. It's like full moon for the sun's yearly cycle. So happy full sun. Something has to come to light. Something has been fully illuminated, warmed up, wrapped up in love and light, elevated. From now till your birthday, there will be an integration. Those light codes will need to be incorporated, integrated into a new version of you. You also have a full Venus at the same time. Different cycle length, but they are aligning together at the same time to elevate the matters of the heart. The love and peace that we value and cherish, internally and externally both. And how can we do both equally at the same time? It's a big energy. It's deep and intense, and it's centered at the heart space, at the heart chakra. There are other things in play, other energies swirling around, feeding into this, but it's too much for me to handwrite. Hopefully you will experience some softening. Venus is feminine energy, so hopefully your hard, masculine, seemingly impenetrable shell will crash open, perhaps falls completely apart. Perhaps you allow yourself to soften up, like a feather then that runs over your skin, tickling ever so slightly, softening the tight grip to all the anger and controlled fear structures, all the injustice and harshness you have received from the feminine your whole life until now. Now, the unconditional love of the feminine is available to you. Perhaps the meeting of the Sun and Venus together help your own Sun to soften up a bit, crack the door open so love is allowed back in. Unconditional love that sees past everything, that holds everything so gently with the knowing that all of it served a purpose, to protect from not receiving this kind of love in the first place. Validating the pain that exists for wanting and searching for it, for not being able to find it, for pushing it away, for fearing it because what if it actually doesn't come and there's only more pain? What if? The human will never know for sure. It can only hope and trust. It can only surrender and open to receiving. Still perhaps fearful in some ways, but perhaps also hopeful in other ways. Will that be enough? Will that be enough to crack all your carefully constructed and infused armor? Will the light of love be able to pierce through it? Yes, it will eventually. And maybe now is the time, and maybe it is not. The baby cannot stay in the womb forever. It has to come out at some point. The baby has to leave the mother's body for life to continue and expand towards light and love. Without darkness there is no light, and without light there is no dark. Without one the other cannot exist. And love is the glue between them. Love is what connects them. And so is fear. And however long we are forced to choose fear, one day we will choose love because fear cannot be chosen any longer. The scale of balance has tipped itself and adjustment has to be made. So as I sit here writing these words, I pray for your softening. I pray for full Sun and Venus to wrap you in blanket of light and love that offers release, softening, comfort. Softening that offers some level of hope that life is not just pain and suffering and injustice, but also hope, healing, and love. Yesterday was a tough day. I broke down in the ocean. I cried and screamed as the water held me and rocked me. I thought about those moments where we would float together, at peace, in love. Not an ego love, just love. Just feeling in an embrace, supporting, holding onto each other in a sense of unity, connectedness, stronger as a unit together. Lots of time I try to think about all the reasons why we should not be together. Over the years, I had millions of them go through my head, always thinking, here's another, or yet another reason for us not to be together. Only to realize that for me, they were all made up by the ego to fit into my protection plan, to fit into my armor plan, to fit into my fear from pain plan. Every single one of them was that. They still show up. I'm not healed. And now I see how it works for me. I will no longer protect myself from any pain that is in front of me. I choose to say yes to the pain, and I let my ego drown in it. I was on the shower floor in the middle of the night on Saturday or Friday, praying to the universe, begging and pleading to take the pain away. Resisting, fighting, not wanting to let it take over me completely, trying to not let it overcome me, trying to hold it together. When I heard a voice and it said, say yes to the pain. Whenever I feel the pain approaching, I tighten up and like I prepare for a battle and start saying, no, please don't. No, please help me. No, it hurts so much. No. In that moment, in the middle of the night on the bathroom floor, broken down, fighting my pain, I was told to say yes to the pain. Literally, the words, say yes to the pain, echoed in my brain. Say yes to the pain. So I did. I said yes to the pain. I released my body into convulsions of cry. I curled into as comfortable a position on the hard floor as I could, letting the water run over my body. And I said yes, and I let the pain move through me until the crying stopped and the convulsions stopped, and I quietly laid on the floor, just breathing, waiting to find physical energy to get up, dry off, and move to bed. And the whole time, I felt held somehow. I felt held by the fact that I said yes, that I had agreed to surrender to the pain, to become one with it for a moment, for the seemingly endless, excruciating moment. And it burned itself. The lack of my resistance made it somehow eat itself. I was no longer feeding it. I was letting it burn out. And the same thing happened in the ocean, and the same thing happened in the car as we were crossing Oakhurst on our way to Patty's. The pain of missing you, of being so close to you physically yet being forbidden to see you, being forced to be away. I would get so mad at myself for missing you. I would question the validity of missing you, knowing that you choose to not be with me and distance yourself from me and put walls between us. And then I realized that me missing you is not connected to your choices, but to my love for you. Of course I miss you. All the reasons why I should not miss you are ego-based. To protect myself from rejection, abandonment, to protect myself from pain. Pain that already exists within me, pain that needs to be released. So as I have been told, I say yes to the pain. I am committed to burn through all of it, whether it's brought up by silence from you, or by you not wanting to be with me, or by you being with someone else, or by seeing you. Whatever shows up. I will not seek it and self-torture myself. I will follow love and light in my heart, and when I happen to encounter pain, I will say yes to it. And hopefully one day, universe will put less and less pain in front of my face, and I will begin having a different experience. It's not as simple as I make it sound. It's not as simple as I'm describing it. It has layers and context and subcontext. It has a free will component that is fully supported by spirit. It has hope and faith in balance, in love and light. And that did not just show up, it was excavated from darkness and depth of fear and pain and despair and anguish. So no, it's not just a simple yes. It's a miracle yes. It's an anomaly yes. It's a desperation yes, because nothing else works. And please let me die. If this is what life is all about, it's that yes. It's the scales have been tipped first, yes, because darkness does not exist without light, because fear cannot exist without love, because that's how life moves. And we only see part of the puzzle from our limited human physical form, especially when the ego has a major control of the human. But after night comes morning. After dark comes the light. After cold comes hot. After black comes white. After dry comes wet. After sour comes sweet. After man comes woman. And together, in the endless cycle of duality, they create balance, they create harmony, they create unity. And the glue? Yes, the glue is love. Unconditional love that holds it all together. The energy, the molecules, the particles of dust and light, the shimmer, the vibration, the ultimate purpose for everything that we experience. Love. I wish I had a better way of explaining or describing, but that is what I currently have available to me in time and space, with the spiritual guidance available to me in my current energy and vibrational state. Unconditional love is what I strive to continuously hold in my heart and in my mind's eye, while challenging the ego over and over again as it continues to try to taint the way and spill whatever shit to cover up that love. So no matter what it puts in front of me, my first question will be, how can I look at it from a place of love? How is this person using this to find their way to love? What can I do to support this situation, this person, this event, and myself to return or stay in energy and vibration of love? And that is how I want to live my life. And I found that through you. I found that through you. Because you are my perfect anomaly. You are my equal opposite. You are the north to my south and the east to my west. You are the piece of the puzzle that brought me back to love. You are the spark to my fire. You are the ashes to my phoenix. You are the chrysalis to my butterfly. You, in the exact perfection of yourself, are the exact alchemical component for me to become love, for me to embody love, for me to live love, for me to shine love, for me to breathe love. And I believe I am that for you also, because that's how life works. Black and white, yes, with a million shades of gray in between, and also black and white. I love you today and every day, from the moment we met, even though I didn't understand at all and have been looking this whole time for reasons to deny, to reject, to resist, to separate, to protect, until I saw the truth. That sounds so cliche, but that's the only way I can do it now. There is the truth and there is everything else. And the everything else can be huge and dense and dark and overwhelming and collected and protected for lifetimes and lifetimes. And one day, through one magical, seemingly random day, you wake up and go around your business, your regular current human business, only to all of a sudden realize the truth. See the truth. And it may be a glimpse, maybe it's not a wide open barn door, maybe it's a keyhole-like opening, but it comes in, and that is all that matters. That is all that is needed for the process of returning to love to begin. Our love, that's what it is for me. Our love within the context of everything else. Our love allowed me to see the truth. Now, Monday, June 3rd, 2024, 11:11. Your half birthday. Yes, for me, love is enough. Love is all there is. 22:08. And maybe you are right about everything. Maybe I am just naive, endless, crazy romantic who believes in true love. Yes, I must be crazy. There's no way that what I imagine exists. Love, care for each other. Wanting to do things for another person because it makes you so happy to see them happy. Because it makes you so happy to see them smile and the sparkle in their eyes. I must be crazy believing that love like that exists, that one would do anything for that kind of love. You must be right. Love does not work that way, does it? I should know better. I should know better. And here it comes again. Say yes to the pain. Maybe one day it will go away. Maybe one day somebody will choose to love me. Or maybe not.